Did you know that protein is found throughout your body? In muscle, bone, skin, hair, and virtually every body part or tissue. There are several different proteins that make you what you are. Hi, I'm Arun Singh. A very warm welcome to Protein X Protein Abhiyan, where we talk to nutritionists, doctors, mothers, working people, the public at large to talk about all things protein. Today we are joined by Ishi Khosla, clinical nutritionist, columnist, author, entrepreneur, researcher and welfare worker. Very warm welcome. Now my first question, as a clinical nutritionist, people look up to you for health advice. Can you explain the importance of protein in maintaining a healthy lifestyle?
Yes, basically proteins are a building block of all our cells and virtually all our parts of the body. So whether, like you rightly said, whether it's the muscle or the bone or the skin, every cell has an element of protein. So it gives you the structure, and several hormones and several neurotransmitters are made up of protein. So they really get into the structural components and the functional components of our body. So they're critical, they are essential, and we cannot live without them.
Right. Now, if you could also tell us about the food items that are good sources of protein. Now, we'll have to keep in mind both vegetarians and non-vegetarians.
Yes. So proteins basically come in both the animal world and the plant world. And thank God for that, because, we don't have to be one or the other. It can be, you can have complete proteins from being a vegetarian as well as a non-vegetarian. So let's begin with the sources of proteins in the animal world, which are typically eggs, fish, poultry, chicken, and dairy. And then in the plant world, plant protein comes in India, particularly very abundantly from all the lentils, which are an integral part of our life in Indian food. All the pulses, the kidney beans and the smaller beans, the chickpeas, etc., then sprouts and chickpea flour, which is besan, and then all the nuts and also some vegetables are particularly good sources of protein, including mushrooms and beans, etc.
Now, do you think that these days people are becoming more aware and they're conscious about what they eat?
Oh, much more than before. Much more before. There is that indifference towards food has vanished, particularly after COVID. I can still tell you, when I was practicing about 25 years ago, I had to, in my lectures, give people a sort of motivating part, which meant wake up call for their diets and to look at what they were eating and how they were choosing food. But today, the questions never stop. So it is affecting everybody, and young and old people are interested in what they are eating and how they are feeling, and health is really a big priority now.
Last question. There's a huge spike in lifestyle diseases and disorders which can be attributed to environmental factors and poor quality food that is depleted of nutrients. What advice do you give our viewers to beat such issues with a healthy plate?
To answer this question regarding the depleted food and the soils that we are, the issues that we are facing with respect to nutrients, certainly we do need to look at our food choices. We need to look at nutritional deficiencies through supplements. We also need to look at, like we began saying, that, what is the absorption? So it's all about, when we say you are what you eat, yes, you are what you eat, and it goes beyond that. Not only what you eat, is how much you eat, how you eat, and when you eat, and what you digest. So that was something which was not the narrative maybe 50 years ago, but now we are seeing that digestive changes in the digestive tract, thanks to the change in food and the ecosystem. We need to look at our digestive tract and our gut, so to say.
Thanks for talking to us. And with that, we've come to an end of this segment of Protein X Protein Abhiyan. But send us your suggestions on what more would you want us to discuss about protein here. Write to us on our social media handles or log on to ndtv.com/proteinabhiyan and take the pledge by using #ProteinPledge. This is Arun Singh signing off.